I feel the top best ways to make a lot of money in GTA 5 Online. When I say a lot of money, I'm talking over $5.7 million I'm making this video alone. And trust me, you don't want to miss the second money method because that one's by far the most easiest. With that being said, let's jump right into this. Now, the first money method I'm doing right now in GTA 5 Online to make myself millions is a KO Paraclise. Now, I'm coming here in a gosh darn Jetbird. I don't know what this thing is called. I'm going to call it a plane. Now, this heist right here, I'm going to do 100% stealth. And I'm doing this on hard mode, so it's going to be easy peasy lemon squeezy for me and my cankles. Now, I got to drop into the island somewhere. I literally can go anywhere I want, but I want to find myself the pair of clothes. You ask yourself, Dev, why do you want to change your clothes? Well, personally, the guards won't know who I am. Also, I reek of cat piss. But also, it makes it a lot easier for me, you know? So right now, I'm going to drop in the toilet bowl like a turd, and I don't know where I'm going to go, right? Maybe I might fly over there, or maybe over there. But I'm going to fly straight ahead because, listen, I'm a man on a mission. So I opened my umbrella. I'm ready to go straight ahead. I think I have myself some cane over there, and I'm pretty sure when I scoped out the island, there's a pair of clothes over here, but there's a lot of guards, so the high blood pressure is rising, but I'm dropping. And I have the luck of nobody else on Earth because these guards here are such a fat neck, they can't even look up. So this is tremendous. They don't see me coming in. Now right here, I'm going to hit right into this wall because I'm very uncoordinated. Now my googly eye actually looked into there. There's nothing in there of value, so I'm like, all right, I got to get out of here, and I got to get far away because if they see me right now and I'm not John Cena, listen, I'm out in the flesh. And also a cool thing whenever doing the karaoke heist, every time you come in a different way, so say if you come from the boat, the helicopter, the gosh darn fifth dimension, but it's cool because every time I come back to the island a different way, the guards are in different spots. So the replayability of this is actually pretty darn fun. That is until May 26, 2026. Well, I'll never touch this game ever again. Now, next is this cool little oil tanker. It could be water. It could be oil. I'm not a man of liquids, but I know this right here. My clothes are right over there, and there's a guy lurking around the corner. Listen, I don't want to get in this man's eyes because I just dropped in here. I'm not doing this over again. I know, and you know, whenever we get caught, we get upset, and we got to do the heist over again. Listen, it's just one of those things. So since I'm a man of high calories, I try to get myself in between this little crevice right here because this man was running up on me. I think this guy knew something, right? So I wiped some butter on my fat self and put myself right here in between the crevice, and then eventually the guy walked away. I'm like, wow, that was a close one, right? That right there is a Manhunt classic. You never game Manhunt? What a tremendous game. So over here, I got the clothes, and these guys here, they're not going to see anything. They're not going to see this guy in this cool shirt and this cool little bag. So I changed my clothes. Cat piss smell has decreased by 10%. I'm feeling good in the neighborhood, but first off, I need to get myself the gosh darn little motorcycle because that gets me around the gosh darn island a lot faster. Now, I scoped out the cane before I came here because I got a couple of brain cells, right? So I came over here by a gosh darn hangar, but I was surprised by this right here. By the hangar, this guy was chilling in there, so I had to make sure I had to do this real fast because if this man here sees me becoming a gosh darn Home Depot employee in front of his eyes, he'll be amazed. And I'm talking about that forklift over there because I got to use that to get upstairs to get the cane. But I can tell you this right here, I scoped out the island so good, like a bat. My eyes are tremendous, right? So I got myself right here. I had to make sure this guy wasn't walking in on me because that'd be a little embarrassing, right? But look at this right here. My cane is shiny. I don't know what's going on with this game. Every time I play this game, it's getting sharper. The graphics are getting better. By freaking 5 months from now, it's going to be GTA 7. But after scooping up all the cane right here, this guy didn't walk in on me, so I was actually somewhat pleased by this. I'm like, all right, got to get myself my cool little scooter. I wasn't getting on that forklift. Listen, you're not getting me on that forklift because the time is against me. So I came out of the hangar right here. I almost hit this guy. I was very close and personal to him. I actually could have licked one of his hairs on his back of his fat neck, but I said, you know what? I got to get out of here quick because I need to get myself the other cane. Now, since time, which isn't real, is against us, I had to use my motorcycle, my bike, my scooter, whatever you want to call this thing. I'm going on the back end. It might be the weight of me, it might be the gravity. I don't know what's working here, but I know this right here. I pull this bike a little bit back and bada boom, bada bing. I go a lot faster, right? And the best part is, it's almost 4 minutes into this video and we both don't know what's going on right here, but I can tell you right here, we're gonna make a lot of money, that I can tell you. So over here, I gotta watch out for the guards because sometimes right here, they figure out who I am. Rockstar, if you're watching, no, you're not. It might be a glitch. Now right here, I did a risky thing like sending a risky text to your gosh darn cousin. It's like, look at this here. If I actually landed on my fat face, I would have lost some money. I don't want that to happen, right? You might be asking yourself, what are you doing over here? Well, the thing like Batman uses to go up mountains and stuff, like it's right here. Now, I mean, personally, I'm not a man of Marvel, but I know gosh darn Batman's the best character of it. So over here, I got myself the cool little device. I hit into a stick. I didn't see it. These sticks in GTA 5, I hate so much. Rockstar, you just gotta get rid of them and stink them. I don't know if that's even a term. For over here, I got the cane, but this guy was lurking. Listen, I can't have somebody lurking on my gosh darn double chins like this. It's just a thing I don't like. So I broke into the place right here. I don't want to say broke in. I want to say entered without care. Well, this right here. I had to make sure this guy behind me wasn't walking upon me because if he did, I'd be somewhat scared, right? So I got myself into the place right here. This cane is so shiny. Rockstar, honestly, what are you doing to this game? I'm not complaining. The money is stacking, and I'm somewhat concerned what's actually in the vault because I can tell you this right here. You're not going to believe what's in the vault for me today. You're not going to believe it. You think to yourself, Deb, I know it's in the vault because it's your luck. My secondary loot is 100% full time to drive to the compound. I get stuck. I don't know what this thing even is, but it got me stuck. But I got out of that crevice right here and I got myself onto the main road. I almost got hit by a truck. Listen, this place is not safe. But I got myself into the compound right here. The guards know nothing about this Superman little device I'm about to use climbing over the wall. Listen, call me Robin. So eventually I got myself over this wall with this cool little Batman device. I literally fell on my fat face. Did you see that? I fell on my fat face. Now right here I gotta brush off the gosh darn dandruff and the lice. And I say, you know what, Deb? Let's get ourselves into the game right here. I gotta watch out for the NPCs that should have red cones. They don't have red cones. They don't at all. Rockstar, we know you're watching. Maybe fix it because maybe somebody's watches right now who's new and they don't know what's going on. You gotta watch out for these guys by the compound. They're not good people. So this guy right here catches me in his eyes. It's not gonna be a good day for me. So I'm gonna wait for this guy eventually to walk by. And the best part about this heist right here, nobody has ears. Like no jokes, me walking in real life sounds like a T-Rex. You can hear me from a mile away. But in this game, I'm walking like a T-Rex as well. They're not hearing a single thing. But this guy walking down the stairs, I'm not having it today because this man is probably up to no good. And I'm not having that in my neighborhood. So I'm gonna take this man out. Usually I miss this shot 94% of the time. Today I got it. He has keys too. Look at this man. He has the keys. Now since I'm doing this in hard mode, the elite challenge is stealth, may I say. This gosh darn little device here is gonna have 4 little fat fingerprints I gotta figure out. So it's pretty darn easy figuring out that right there. And once I've done that, I get myself the money. It's over here in the first safe. But yes, yourself, Deb, I gotta ask you a question. What's in that vault downstairs? You're doing this elite challenge. You're doing this hard mode, meaning there's probably something really good in there, right? But hold on. It's me. So gravity brought me downstairs only to show me this tequila. Listen, I don't drink, nor do I care about the tequila. If I saw this tequila in real life, I would smash it. Let's recap. Doing this on hard mode. I get myself an extra $100,000 because I'm getting myself the elite challenge. But they give me the cup, the tequila. I'm always sad every time they give me this gosh darn cup right here, the necklace. But listen, I'm going to take it what I have right here. We can't complain about it. But I know it's right here. The money method's coming up. I'll make a lot more from this, that I can tell you. So I got to get myself out of here without being seen. I got to watch out for the Juggernaut. He's right below me. Also, the other guy is wandering. If I get seen, I'll be upset because I made it this far. I said, no what? I'm out of here. I'm sorry, I'm running. I made sure nobody saw me. I was running basically at the speed of light. So I literally just left this place from the front doors. It's like they didn't even see me, right? But out here, I got this motorcycle because this guy here, he was keeping it warm for me. But if I went on the right side of him, he would notice me, but I went on the left side, so he doesn't know what's going on right here. This man, he's not aware of his surroundings. So right here, I'm going to drive through the Amazon rainforest. We all know there's a lot of creatures in there that can night us. Like, there's raccoons, there's like snakes, kangaroos, there's a lot in there, right? But the main thing that get money off of you is running to a gosh darn tree, which I almost did right here. I'm like, all right here, I would usually jump off the cliff, but I did. Usually I would lose money right here. I didn't. $1.2 million still intact. Now it's time to swim all the way to Los Santos. So first money method right here, I got the heist pass. I got platinum. I could have got myself literally $5.6 million if I had friends. So I got to remember this right here. I do everything solo, so I don't need any friends. $1 million plus right here, 100% of the cut. I literally had the lead challenge because, listen, it took me almost 12 minutes to do this, but that's okay, right? Got myself 0 hacks failed because I know about those fat, greasy fingerprints. I got myself full loot bags, meaning I get myself an additional $100,000 because I did this on hard mode. But what if I told you the next money method pays more than the gosh darn Kale heist? Let me tell you about this. So I came over here to my car wash. This is new in GTA 5 Online, and it's actually, I love it so much. I love this business. It's easy money for me right here. So I'm gonna get myself $100,000 out of the safe because it's just easy peasy lemon squeezy money. But yes, you said, Deb, how did you make more money with this than the KO heist? So right there's $100,000 passive income, and I came over here. I accessed my laptop right here. I want the money laundering. I like this right here. These missions are easy peasy lemon squeezy, and I can use my oppressor. And these missions are so darn easy. Trust me, you're gonna love it if you have yourself the car wash and other 2 businesses that come with it. And the money laundering missions are pretty darn fast and easy. They're usually different, so it's not always the same one I'm always gonna get. For instance, this mission right here, how to destroy the fake cash. This cash isn't real. It's not real. It's fake. Me not knowing what's going on in my surroundings, I actually got that night right here by a car that exploded, so we gotta watch out for that, right? But I went inside, I had to do the same exact thing I did outside. I had to destroy some money, nighttime NPCs, so easy peasy lemon squeezy type of gosh darn money laundering job. Once I'd done that, I had to destroy this van. I'm actually surprised my missiles actually hit it. Usually 98% of the time they miss. So after I'd done that, I gotta leave the area. Now it's gonna be a little delay before this money actually enters my gosh darn business, aka the car wash. So the other 2 businesses I bought from my gosh darn car wash is this place over here. This one over here is like a little hangar, and also this other place that's actually close by. This little place has plants, right? We love the plants. I can never figure out how to get in this place. I usually go in the front. I'm like, oh, I gotta go in the back. So over here, the heat is somewhat rising, but also I can do money laundering stuff for this as well. And trust me, I can just go to that, go to this. This is tremendous. I would do this right here if I want to get more money. So I came over here to my little tourist place right here. I drive the helicopters to show them cool stuff, and it literally has the same exact thing. So 3 businesses right here with money laundering. So I came back to my gosh darn little car wash. It looks right here, $140,000 just for doing one money laundering job. I believe I have 4 times the money in RP on this because I have GTA Plus. But if you don't have GTA Plus, I believe it's 2 times the money in RP on this right now. But look right here, I did some grinding. I believe 7 missions I did for the money laundering thing. It was $1 million plus. No jokes, I felt like I got that money so darn fast. So first I'm gonna get my gosh darn safe money, the $100,000, and come over here to my room and look at this. We have a tremendous little briefcase thing here. This thing here, it's gonna have myself $1 million in there. This is tremendous. I literally love these missions because they're so darn easy and it's so darn fast to get this. So I made $1.2 million so far with the car wash. Pretty darn easy, but wait, the next money method is even better, right? The reason why I say it's better because I literally didn't do anything at all. I literally just bought my gosh darn supplies and just did other stuff in the game, and my passive income was rising right here in my gosh darn bunker. Now I'm doing this sell right here in the invite only session because I would never do this in a public session. I literally made myself literally almost $40 million so far with the bunker. Now, I made sure all my staff was on manufacturing to make the stuff go a little bit faster, right? I have all my upgrades right here. I always sell the stock to Los Santos. It's pretty darn easy. Now 1 or 2 missions I always want is the blue trucks or the 3 trucks right here. Now this 3 truck mission right here I can do. I have 22 minutes and 22 seconds. It follows me everywhere. 222. I gotta say, it's like somebody's stalking me, right? So I'm gonna drive the first truck to the spot. Now once I drive it to the destination, I'm gonna call my helicopter to get myself back a lot faster. It's a pro tip right there. I'm just gonna keep on rinsing and repeating this right here because listen, it's just easy peasy lemon squeezy right here. So I eventually got the stuff right here to the last location, the bunker cell, giving me $1 million plus right there. Pretty darn good. But also, since I've been doing this right here, I also had passive income on the side building at my nightclub. Now I got $1 million plus right here. I'm gonna sell the goods in a public session. I believe there's 29 people in here, so the high blood pressure is kicking in. But Rockstar, you still haven't fixed the one thing I asked to fix, right? Every time I do a gosh darn sell for this place, they make me run 1.5 miles. No jokes, if you have that gosh darn nightclub like I have right there and you do a sell, you're gonna walk a gosh darn long way because look at this, the truck, they park it so far away. But I have myself 3 locations I'm gonna go to. Now, I don't know if this have GTA Plus, this is why they gave me a minute for the gosh darn global signal, but I like it. But since I have GTA Plus and I'm the problem, not the solution, I just want the gosh darn ghost organization to last a little bit longer, Rockstar, right? Maybe 5 minutes. So I just say someone alert right here to make sure nobody was gonna attack me. I have little sticky boys that can come out of my truck, say someone tries rolling up on me. But thank goodness I've reached the first spot right here unharmed. Nobody cares about me in this game, which I love a lot, especially on PC. Usually there's modders, but since they put like the anti-cheat in this thing, I never see them anymore, which is tremendous. But I think I spoke too soon. This guy, he actually has a bounty on him, and he's looking at me. He says, "Know what? Should I go after this guy?" And I turned back. He ran away. He knew about it. He just knew I was ready to throw hands. So I reached the farm right here. Tremendous. I have one more drop off right here north of the map as usual because these missions bring me all around the gosh darn world. So I reached the last location right here. I literally almost hit this guy right here. It would have been bad if I did. He would have said, "Dib, you can't sell it," right? So now, listen, I gotta destroy literally like 12 NPCs. I got on top of this guy's car because it's not mine, and I don't think he needs it anymore, right? So I spent around like 1.5 minutes or maybe 30 seconds if I can count right, just 99 all these NPCs. Nobody was messing with me. There's a guy down the road from me. I thought he was gonna try throwing hands, so I got somewhat scared. I called my oppressor. I had to leave the area because I can't be seen. So I got out of there like a fart in the wind. So I said, "Know what, Dib? How much money are we gonna make today?" Literally, it was at $1.3 million right there. Tremendous, tremendous. This guy was just watching from a distance. He's like, "That guy over there is rich. It's me." So after grinding this whole entire time, I decided, "Know what? Let me come over here and get all my gosh darn businesses at the passive income and literally make myself literally almost $500,000 plus with this." So always make sure you check your businesses around the map that have the passive income to always just scoop that stuff up because you just never know how much money literally is sitting in your gosh darn vaults just chilling. So after that, I came over here to my ass lab, a full entire valley right here. A lot of people in my lobby meeting, get myself a little bonus right here. I recommend doing this in a public session because literally, I don't think nobody cares. I don't think anybody's gonna destroy your product unless you're on console. I'm not sure if you're a console player. People are very aggressive when you sell. Usually on PC, I don't get messed with unless it's a modder. So I have 20 minutes to sell. It's not one of those missions where I gotta throw the gosh darn paper routes and that whatnot because that takes a long time. I literally have to go to the spot right here, and this is a pro tip right here. hit one of these cars right here. Hit the car, I got 5,000 stars. Now, I would call Lester in this kind of situation, but he honestly, tell the truth, he's not picking up the phone anymore. I think he doesn't like me. But that's okay. I just gotta get away from all the gosh darn people around here. This guy literally almost hits me. Did you see that? Did you see that right there? That man, rewind, that almost hit me. And if he hit me, he probably would have night-nighted me as well, and also my gosh darn cargo, which we wouldn't have liked, right? I came over here to the Bum Hotel. There's like literally nobody chilling here, so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna chill over here. And then I said, you know what, Dib? You're doing good and nobody's near you. Go ahead and deliver the stuff. And I got a little bruise on top of my head right here. Look at this. I hit my head. Listen, there's a reason why I have myself a helmet. So I got my stuff right here in the cool truck. I got to get myself out of here, but look at this right here. This guy was up to no good. This guy in this car, he's going to drive right past me. Listen, I thought I was going to get knighted right there. I got somewhat scared and prepared. I said, no, let me drive far away. I sold this in a public session, literally full, so I'm getting myself a tremendous bonus right here. So I got myself right there for that sell, $527,000. Plus, you just love to see it, right? But if you want to make yourself even more money in GTA 5 Online, check out these videos right here. I show you how to make a lot of money right now in GTA 5 Online. I'll catch you on it.